Hey guys, it's SodaPop195. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Last episode, we came back here to Windfall Island so we can get one measly thing done. And that's, well, we're gonna come up and talk to this dude up here. What do you guys say? Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Not it! And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. What? Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and woolly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice a little old you standing there. I am Tot. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. This guy is devoted. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I just reminded of? Long ago I met this delightful guy who performed the most dazzling dance ever. Where'd I get the words dance and ever from? What the heck? The most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I can't seem to get their intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Well, let's pull out our Wind Waker and let's help out this guy. And if you try to move the right control stick, nothing happens. That's it. That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Oh, I feel it. I'm really feeling it. Alright, you see us right, left, down. Right, down. You learned the Song of Passing. That's it, it's perfect, I'm perfect. Now bring on the night. Pow! Hey, what's the matter? Nothing's happening, nothing at all. Why? So yeah, with this new song, we can turn night into day and day into night. Practically drawing a circle in the sky or a curved line in the sky for all you Okami players. And, alright, so I did not mean to talk to that guy. But with that, you know where we're heading now? We are going to be heading, I go to the map, to the Forsaken Fortress. Yes, we are finally going to save Link's sister. Like what our original plans were at the very beginning of the game, if you remember that. So yeah, the Forsaken Fortress isn't too far away. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not just using my gamepad. So yeah, this might be a wild bit of sailing, but something I just want to bring up. So the camera I use, it's one of those cameras where you flip it open and then like there's this giant screen that appears on the other side. Well, not giant, but about the size of your, I'd say about the size of your ring finger. But so what I'm doing is it's a little tilted to the side. So what I'm doing is I'm using a Wii Remote nunchuck to weigh it down so I can even it out, which is pretty funny. So yeah, I guess that's just my little story time to tell while we're just going to be sailing to the Forsaken Fortress, which might take a while. Matter of fact, that might be it back there. Oh, you might be thinking, or nah, you might be trying to tell me just play the song of, the teleportation song to go to the closest space to it. But the closest space to it takes us to an area that's like inside of a place that we can't do anything with yet. So yeah, it's hard to explain, but you'll understand. Or if you don't understand, then you'll understand after we're done with the Forsaken Fortress. Because yes, we're going to the Forsaken Fortress again with our new Master Sword. And I feel really dumb because I forgot to turn on the fan before starting this recording. Just enjoy the music while I turn on the fan. What is this light? What the heck? Alright, there we go. Fan is on. I feel the breeze. No, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to find something to talk about while we're sailing to the Forsaken Fortress. And by the way, that item that I was talking about that lets you sail a lot faster, I don't think I'll be getting in this playthrough. But to get it, you gotta go at Windfall Island at night, and you gotta do it like a betting contest, an auction is what it's called. So I'm not going to be doing that. Just not this playthrough, but it's a good item, I heard. I've never used it before, but I don't think I'll be getting in this playthrough. But something I want to show off is once you get close enough to the Forsaken Fortress, you might not like it being night. So, you know, let's just turn back to day. You know, just play day. Okay. Let's get closer to the Forsaken Fortress. Never mind, I feel dumb. Let's just get a little closer to the Forsaken Fortress before I do this. And once again, I have another Diet Mountain Dew. I always like to have a drink with me before I start a video, in case I get thirsty. And I'm just doing these sailing parts, or any other part in the game. Like if I'm just mashing the A button in my Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play. Okay. We're almost at the fortress. Alright, we see all the searchlights back there. And now, you see how quickly that sun went down? Like, jeez, man. So, now if we try to play the sun song to make it day, because you might not like being day, an evil power seems to have blocked the effects of the music you conducted. Yeah, pretty freaky if you ask me. So, yeah. Now, if you get caught in the searchlights, nothing bad's gonna happen. They're just gonna start firing cannonballs at you, or bombs at you. So I guess it is bad, but it's not as bad as actually getting caught by the guards, which you cannot get caught by anymore because now that we have a sword. So what you need to do is you need to come over here, pull out your bombs, and you just fire at the wall. Or is it the wall? Might not be. Yeah, it is the wall. Okay, I was thinking that you might have to shoot the cannons. Alright, so now we are here at the Forsaken Fortress for the second time. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already, but you have the Master Sword. The sword shall shine in darkness, casting black... No. I thought it was black evil. Back evil. Do not be afraid. So I really like this dungeon. Yes, we're going through a dungeon right now. We're going through the same area as we went before, but now we cannot get caught by the guards, and now we have a sword, which is really cool. But what is this? It's Phantom Ganon from the Ocarina of Time. And yeah, this is practically the exact same fight as Phantom Ganon from Ocarina of Time. So just don't make me use my bottle on you. Do I have an empty bottle? Because you can deflect the energy back at him with a bottle, which I surprisingly find to be a bit more easier to do. Alright, but what you need to do, just hit it back at him, and then attack! Just wail on him, because you need to kill him. This is actually, no joke, this is the mid-boss of the dungeon. I am not lying. This is the mini-boss. The one where you're halfway through the dungeon and you fight a boss. No joke! We just got here like 8 seconds ago. And we're not 8 seconds ago, and we're already fighting the midway boss. This dungeon is just that cool. Because I really like this dungeon. The closer you get, the less time you have to react. So, come on, let's finish him off. Come on, spin attack. I want to do a spin attack. Or I don't even need to, okay? And those open up. And yes, we're already getting this dungeon's item. That is so crazy. Let's see what it is. The Skull Hammer! Yes, this thing is like the Megaton Hammer from Ocarina of Time. A lot of Ocarina of Time stuff in this dungeon. But Scully, practically. So, what you gotta do is just take out your hammer and just wham away at these wedge thingies. And I hear mini balloons. Oh, hi. But what you could also do, which I love, is do a spin... No, not that. You could do a spin attack, which I love that. You could do a spin attack and play some baseball with these mini blins. Just home run! But anyway, if you remember in the... Let's actually get some progress done here. What do you guys say? If you remember, there was that one searchlight that gave us problem that we had to take down to get past. So that searchlight is back up, and we have to take it down again. And I think I'm going the right way too. But we have a green bokoblin there. Alright, so what you need to do here is the lamp's gone. But that is okay, because we now have our leaf. And just be sure not to fall, or else, yeah, you're gonna hate yourself. Because the guards aren't here just to capture, or they are here, but you can kill them because now you have your sword with you. And I'm totally going the wrong way, aren't I? I was supposed to go back one, I think. Oh, no, I'm going the right way, I think. If I'm not, I'm going to be very, very, very sad. Okay, yeah, right here. I need to see something real quickly, because this looks suspicious. That back there. Okay, if there's a block down there, I could easily get up there, but there's not. So, let's just kill this bokoblin. Now we have our master swords. These bokoblins are going to be really easy. Matter of fact, what do you say we get a little prize? Really quickly. Let's just target onto him, and let's use our grappling hook, and let's get a joy pendant. You can keep on using your grappling hook on enemies, and just keep on getting items. But I believe you can only get one of whatever they drop, so... You know, like how the bokoblins drop the joy pendants, shoe jellies drop the... jelly. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I'd recommend doing that in case if you do not get a prize from them, and you want a certain amount of joy pendants by the end of the game. Alright, so why did I put away my leaf? Because I need it here. Take it out. And let's fly because I believe I can float. Because we're not really flying with the leaf. We're more like, just like getting carried by the wind that's not in the room. If I'm not mistaken... Yep! Oh, that's scary. That guy, I believe, will shoot a laser at you. Yeah, he's firing his laser. But... you might remember this room where we had to go into the barrel and be careful of all the rats. Well, we can just now kill these moblins in here. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and let's spin attack. And now we have our new master sword. We already fought these guys over in the... where we got our master sword. But now that we fought them before, they're not that tough. They're just another enemy now. They used to be all big bad guards, but... nope, not anymore. Now they're just... a cute little piggy. Okay, no, they're definitely not cute, but they are a pig. And now, wow, I guess that the Forsaken Fortress people fired the one up here because there used to be one up here our first time around, but not anymore, so he must have got fired from the job. Like, what? No, I'm kidding, but he's not here, which is a little weird. And you think you could just, like, jump attack to get into that window and see what's in there, but nope. Game does not allow that. Alright, so let's just... okay, we need to use our hammer. Man, imagine coming all the way up here and not having your skull hammer. Wait, no, I think you have to come up here with the skull. I think you had to get the skull hammer first, because I don't think it's possible to make it through the area without it. So, but if it is possible, then that would be pretty bad if you made it all the way up here without the skull hammer. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. And there's a pot there with some nice goodies in it. That's really nice. Now, you need to get rid of that searchlight or else bombs will be fired at you, so... yeah. Then you'd fall and it'd be really annoying. You might be able to... bleh. You might be able to leaf across this. Use the Deku leaf. And just avoid the bombs, but I'm not too sure if you can even make it... wow, that guy just fell to his death. What the heck? That was pretty funny. Oh, hi there. Now you're dead too. Alright, but we're already at the end of this place. And once we hit that, we open the door. But I think we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So in the next episode, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, we're going to go through that door and see if we can save our sister. Alright, hope you all enjoyed, and peace out.